Hey Gemini, December sees you leaping in to a feeling that you're going to sort your life out. You're taking care of business, you're taking care of the details, and you're going to work hard to tie up the end of the year in a perfect bow. You're also very focused on your health and your well-being, and you're loving it. You should be enjoying doing it. As Venus is shifting signs and going into your work and health and well-being sector, you're like, yeah, I'm feeling it. And you want to, I don't know, you might just be taking up yoga, doing more yoga, eating well, but also if there's anything like decluttering, sorting out your life, writing lists, keeping a journal, all of that stuff. But you're very, very focused. You want it tidy and you want it sorted and you want to get things done, including feeling good in your mind, body and soul. Now, there's a part of you that is thinking very deeply about your work and your career with Mercury trine Chiron. Do you define yourself by your job? Do you define yourself by your career? Have you had some deep-rooted thoughts about what you want to do next year when it comes to your career? Do you value yourself? I mean, really, it doesn't matter what job we do. We're giving out energy with all the people that we meet, and we can be fulfilled with that, whatever it is. But there's a part of you that really is looking into your wounds when it comes to your career and healing them. Maybe you're getting more confident. Maybe you're realizing that your vulnerability can be overcome now when it comes to your work. And when Mercury turns direct, that's really going to help you as well. You know the right thing to say after Mercury turns direct. I mean, it is in shadow till the 24th-ish, but you know, you're clearer and you're like, yes, okay, I know what I've got to do. I'm going to walk my talk. The new moon in Sagittarius is bringing a brand new era for you when it comes to your relationships. And interestingly, it's square Mars in your career zone. Has there been any argy-bargy friction when it comes to your personal life and your career? Does either of them impact? Does your intimate relationship or your desire for a relationship or your single status impact your career, or is your career impacting your relationships? Really have a good old look at that, because you're stepping in to a new phase when it comes to your love relationships, and love relationships can really improve, but you've got to find that balance. And it may be that you're looking at your priorities and where they lay. For instance, if you're single, is it because your mind is very much on your career? I know it's not as simplistic as that, but you know, this new moon is asking you to examine everything. You're also having a revelation, as I said before, about your career. Mars is conjunct Neptune. You have the stamina to go after your dream and to make your dream a reality. And it's like you're following your soul path when it comes to your career. You're tuning in to what your soul is telling you need to do in that area. Mercury is shifting signs and making you feel very balanced when it comes to your relationships. You want to say the right thing. You're very good at moderating and coming up with the right answers. You're in your power in that way. You're also opening up as well to kind of relationships being free. You want to feel free, but you also want to feel committed, and you're finding the balance to do that. You could find yourself leading a group as well, because you've got the voice of reason and other people are listening to you, and you're supremely charming this month. Aren't you always, though, Gemini? I have to say, Geminis are very charming when they want to be. My partner's a Gemini. And you're determined. With Mars sextile Pluto, you're going to be in your power. You're determined to be in your power. In fact, you may have already stepped into your power and you're like, yes, I know which direction to take this. And again, with Venus trine Neptune around your work, you're like, okay, I need to make the changes, but I can do it with love in my heart, and I can do it by listening to my intuition. The sun is shifting signs, and you are heading towards a time where you feel much more open to exploring the secrets and mysteries of your life. You're opening up your heart to diving really deep, and you've got this sort of charismatic twinkle in your eye. Other people are very drawn to you, and other people see that you're going through a shift where you're feeling more powerful. There's lots of deep discussions happening. You might want to study psychology. You might want to study more supernatural things. You might want to study alternative healing or whatever. You might want to become a doctor, who knows? But whatever you're thinking about, however you're expressing yourself at the end of the month, it's very profound indeed. The 21st is a great day to go forward and to stretch yourself. And then on the 22nd, we have the full moon, which is all about you thinking and maybe coming to some very intense conclusions about what security means for you, and money and abundance. And there could be, fingers crossed, a positive awakening or a delivery of something, some news that makes you feel safe. Finally, the end of the month, we've got Venus sextile Pluto, which is very intense. And again, you're pushing yourself forward and you're determined to go through a transformation to bring your desires close to you. Good for you. I send you so much love. Take care, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and micheleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.